Biden was embarrassed by what happened, and he said, leave him up there. I would have said, if you're embarrassed, you got to get him out. Elon is right now preparing a ship to go up and get him.
Well, they're coming home. SpaceX scheduled to land at the International Space Station this Wednesday to rescue the 2 astronauts who have been stuck in space for 9 months. But the blame for the current situation lies at the feet of Joe Biden, who rejected Elon Musk's previous offer to rescue the pair. And even one of the astronauts agrees. Listen.
I can only say that Mr. Musk, what he says is absolutely factual. I believe him.
I mean, Molly, can you imagine?
I know.
You're up there, not a lot to do.
Yeah.
All right? I don't think they get Netflix up there at last check. I mean, these guys are stuck. Musk says, I'll go rescue you, and Biden, for political purposes, says no, and we just heard from the astronauts themselves.
I watched this entire press conference. It was fascinating, and I have to say, Butch took all the political questions. He just kind of had this look on his face. He's like, I'll take the mic. Thank you very much. He brought it over. He had a lot of praise for the administration and for Elon Musk at the very beginning of this press conference. But in between those two statements that we just played, where he said, I believe him, where he believes Elon Musk, who is his ride home, by the way, he said, regarding like the back and forth, he said, we have no information on that whatsoever, what was offered, what was not offered, who it was offered to. But he absolutely had Elon's back as far as believing him. He believes that Elon told him.
Just amazing.
That's the way he put it.
Wow. Let's play that clip, and I want to get your reaction out of this, Taylor. This is MSNBC. They're laughing about the SpaceX explosion because that's MSNBC. Listen.
On Thursday, a SpaceX Starship rocket exploded just minutes into its test flight.
All I could think about was, oh, I can't sing.
No, please don't. That's good. That's good. We got it. We understand how painful that was for y'all out there. My suggestion for Elon, his response to all of this was rockets are hard. And Mr. Musk, if they're so hard, why don't you go back to your day job?
Taylor, this is why
that exploded is very, very different than the Crew Dragon that's going to go get the astronauts, which we should also make crystal clear.
Right.
Sorry, I jumped in. I'm heated about this.
Yeah, you are.
Did you see that documentary, Return to Space, about Elon Musk, who single-handedly saved us? Because it was a whole documentary about how there was no confidence in NASA. There was no confidence in the shuttle program. We just shut that down. Elon Musk put his every last penny on the line through, I believe, 6 or 7 failure after failure. Finally, the 8th launch, he says, this is all I've got. The bank's calling me. My loans are due. I have no money. I'm sleeping on the floor. If this works, great. If it doesn't work, I'm out. I can't do it anymore. And you know what? It worked.
Wow. Steve.
Why? Because fail, fail, fail. You learn from every failure, and you eventually succeed. And I love that story. And that is the story of Elon Musk. And by the way, the private sector coming in to bail out a government that can't do it.
It's the story of America, right?
Amen.
That's how we built the greatest nation in history. Entrepreneurs building things, trying things out, experimenting. That's why we're always the first to do all this stuff. And those idiots, I just saw that for the first time. I know this is, we could laugh a little bit about this, but it's not funny. It's incredible. Those people, who the hell do they think they are? They haven't got a clue. Michael Steele, go back to your day job. Does he even realize that for the last 10 years or so, Elon's been building and running a whole range of companies way before Doge? You've got SpaceX, you've got Tesla, Neuralink, right?
Yep.
The brain interface that's helping blind people to see. That's what Elon Musk has been doing as part of his day job all these years before it was politicized. These idiots, what have they ever built in their lives? Honestly, makes me absolutely sick. And that is the Democratic Party today. Anti-American, anti-enterprise, anti-everything that made this country great.
I would like to see the return to pro-space, particularly for America's children. There's a lot of exciting things happened. I was a kid in the 80s. We were super into space. We were drinking the Tang, doing all this stuff. And this is a really exciting time with these private partnerships and what's happening publicly and what we're accomplishing. Remember, for this rocket that blew up, just, what was it, A few months ago, there was one that was caught miraculously.
This one was too. They caught this on the chopsticks.
Yeah, and there's another company that just landed back on the moon, not with people. We're going to do that too. That's the Artemis project with NASA. There's a lot to be excited about, and not, excited about any disasters along the way.
This was the easiest block ever to host because I didn't have to ask one question. You guys are so fired up about this. This may be why MSNBC has more employees than viewers at this point, right? Because all I know is they used to love Elon Musk before he supported Trump because electric cars going to save the planet.
Back to your day job, isn't that Tesla?
Exactly.
Like, what are you talking about?